In our bustling world, the art of silence has seemingly vanished amidst constant noise and chatter. However, imagine if the moments we choose to remain silent were as impactful as those filled with speech. How often do we pause to consider the significance of our silence? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, instructs us on mastering self-control through rational thought and emotional resilience. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, famously remarked that it is better to stumble with the feet than with the tongue, highlighting the perils of speaking recklessly or in anger. Stoicism encourages us to view silence not merely as refraining from speech, but as a strategic and powerful tool that fosters growth and tranquility. It teaches us that silence is not an absence, but a profound, intentional response. In embracing silence, we can diffuse conflicts, shield ourselves from harm, and gain deeper understanding. But when is it most advantageous to choose silence? Let us explore 9 pivotal moments where silence is not only wise, but transformative. Consider how adopting Stoic silence could alter your interactions and enhance your inner peace. For instance, ending a heated argument with a calm, deliberate pause can be more effective than a flurry of words. What deeper insights might a moment of quiet reflection reveal about your emotions and thoughts? Now, let us delve into these profound lessons and uncover when silence can truly be golden. Number 1. When being criticized unfairly. According to Stoic teachings, facing unfair criticism presents an opportunity to strengthen your character and display integrity. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, taught that disturbances come not from external events, but from our internal reactions. He believed that you could alter your perceptions at any moment. This insight suggests that our discomfort with criticism stems not from the critique itself, but from our interpretation and response to it. Consider a scenario where you lead a project and face harsh, perhaps unwarranted criticism from your boss. A Stoic approach would involve calmly analyzing the feedback, extracting useful insights, and disregarding unfounded negativity. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, advised that such an approach not only preserves peace, but also maintains your professional dignity. By living your philosophy through composed, thoughtful responses rather than defensive reactions, you let the quality of your work and your character speak for itself. Are you ready to explore deeper into the profound wisdom of Stoicism? Please share a thought before embarking on this journey. Not responding to unfair criticism is a strategic choice, embodying Stoicism's call to focus on controlling our responses and attitudes. This quiet fortitude transforms potential conflicts into demonstrations of personal resilience and philosophical commitment. As life presents its challenges, consider how opting for thoughtful silence over impulsive speech might enrich your peace of mind and influence those around you. By integrating Stoic principles into daily interactions, particularly when facing undeserved criticism, we align ourselves with a philosophy that prizes character strength over fleeting approval. This approach fosters personal growth and encourages similar maturity in others, offering a counter to today's often boastful and self-promoting culture. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of Stoicism, famously advised, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Reflect on how maintaining silence in the face of arrogance can transform a potentially egocentric situation into an opportunity for introspection and development. Life is replete with criticism, which can be constructive, but is not always delivered fairly or with kind intentions. Stoicism, originating from ancient Greece, offers timeless counsel on handling harsh criticism with dignity and grace. This philosophy teaches us that our reaction to external events, rather than the events themselves, defines our strength and growth potential. When unjustly criticized, take a moment to reflect before responding. This pause prevents impulsive reactions and allows you to consider the situation calmly. Distancing the criticism from your personal identity helps in understanding that such feedback reflects the critic's perspectives more than your own capabilities. Marcus Aurelius noted, "If anyone can prove and show to me that I am wrong, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth." Even in the most biased critiques, there may be elements of constructive feedback. Use this as an opportunity to enhance your abilities, disregarding any unhelpful negativity. Epictetus once said, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak," emphasizing the importance of thoughtful communication. When responding to unfair criticism, maintaining composure and politeness not only demonstrates your maturity and control, but also can de-escalate potential conflicts. A calm reply often has the power to soothe the critic and exhibits your capability to handle the situation gracefully. Always focus on your personal development, letting Stoic wisdom guide your path through life's inevitable critiques. Marcus Aurelius famously advised, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This wisdom is particularly relevant when it comes to handling unfair criticism. Rather than fixating on the negative feedback, shift your focus towards your goals and personal development. By rising above adversities and continuing to progress on your path, you demonstrate the Stoic ideal of internal strength and self-improvement. It's undoubtedly challenging to face unfair criticism, but Stoicism provides the tools to transform these difficult situations into opportunities for growth and strength building. Remember, it's crucial to pause and reflect. Detach the criticism from your sense of self-worth. Seek any underlying truth and respond with composure and respect. Concentrate on your own development. This is how you embody the Stoic principle of maintaining tranquility and resilience, especially when external circumstances are challenging. Number 2, Stoic silence amid boasts. Imagine you're at a networking event and a colleague is excessively bragging about their latest raises and luxurious lifestyle. While it might be tempting to match their bravado with tales of your own successes, Stoicism teaches the virtue of restraint. Choosing to remain silent allows you to maintain your composure and lets others reveal their character through their words. This approach not only preserves your dignity, but also positions you as someone confident in their achievements without needing external validation. Stoic silence in this context isn't passive. It's a strategic choice that demonstrates wisdom and self-assurance. A wise Stoic once said, "He who does not wish to be outnumbered by greater benefits should not return one benefit with another. He should return many at once." Applied to our scenario, this means responding not with retaliatory boasts, but with the quiet grace of your actions and the quality of your character. Reflect on how often you find yourself reacting to someone's success story with one of your own. What might change if you instead fully listened, acknowledging their achievements with a nod or a smile, while focusing on your virtues and goals? Embracing Stoic silence amid boasts can lead to a life defined not by competition, but by genuine contentment and self-fulfillment. It fosters an environment where individuals can thrive, grounded in real self-worth rather than comparative success. Number 3, when dealing with anger. Anger can feel like a tempest, capable of sweeping away all reason and peace. However, Stoicism offers a refuge in these tumultuous times, a moment of silence that helps manage intense emotions. Epictetus suggested, "Keep quiet most of the time and only speak when you must." Consider a scenario at work where a colleague's error costs you additional hours. Your initial impulse might be to express frustration, but what if you chose silence instead? By not reacting angrily, you allow yourself time to assess the situation more objectively. This pause can prevent the situation from escalating and pave the way for solutions rather than conflicts. Reflect on instances where a quick angry response only worsened matters. How different could things be if you took a moment to calm down before speaking? Marcus Aurelius also noted, how much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it. By embracing silence in the face of anger, you not only avoid exacerbating the problem, but also contribute to a more reasoned and productive dialogue. This practice can significantly enhance both your professional and personal relationships. As you contemplate these Stoic strategies, consider how they might improve your life and interactions. Think about how embracing thoughtful silence could enrich your daily experiences and foster deeper connections with others. This reflection prompts us to consider the outcomes of anger. More often than not, the repercussions of an angry outburst are more detrimental than the original provocation. Reflect on Nelson Mandela, the renowned leader who, despite enduring years in prison, chose to forgive those who wronged him. This choice not only enhanced his own well-being, but also propelled an entire nation towards reconciliation. For instance, maintaining silence when infuriated doesn't equate to suppressing your emotions. Rather, it means selecting a response that aligns with your highest self. This approach not only augments your personal peace, but also fosters healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. As you navigate the unavoidable irritations of everyday life, remember that silence can serve as your sanctuary, a haven where wisdom prevails. Embrace it, and you might discover that a quiet response is not just profound, but also immensely powerful. Anger is a natural emotion experienced by all at some point. However, unchecked anger can damage relationships and health. Stoicism offers valuable strategies for managing anger through self-control, clear thinking, and inner tranquility. Start by identifying the triggers, be it a person, environment, or specific scenario. Reflect on why these triggers affect you. Often, our assumptions and perceptions significantly influence our reactions. Acknowledge that external events are beyond your control. Focus instead on how you respond to them. Stay present, avoiding dwelling on past grievances or future worries. When anger strikes, practice deep breathing to soothe your mind and body. Pause to consider the consequences before reacting. Shift your perspective. Try to empathize by seeing the situation through another's eyes, which can reduce feelings of anger. Adopt a Stoic viewpoint. Assess whether the matter is trivial or significant. Concentrate on constructive solutions rather than fixating on the problem. Develop emotional resilience by practicing self-control and patience. Detach emotionally to evaluate situations more objectively. Strengthen yourself internally through activities that help manage emotions, such as exercise, journaling, or meditation. Channel your anger positively. Transform this energy into productive activities like physical exercise or artistic creation. Use anger as an opportunity for self-discovery and improvement. Communicate your feelings calmly and confidently, avoiding hostility. Effective anger management is crucial for both personal health and relationship maintenance. By embracing Stoic principles, you can transform anger into a force for good, achieving inner peace and a healthier, more peaceful life. In the context of unfounded rumors, Stoic philosophy advises a composed silence. Consider a teacher in a small town falsely accused of misconduct. Just as leaves swirl in the wind, rumors can spread chaos and confusion. In such situations, a measured silence can be a powerful response, preventing the escalation of harm and misunderstanding. As rumors circulated through the community, the teacher opted not to exacerbate the situation by defending herself or explaining her side. Instead, she leaned on her integrity and honesty to stand firm. This silence was not an act of passive surrender, but a wise choice grounded in wisdom. Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Often hastily spoken words only worsen situations. By choosing not to respond, the teacher allowed the initial frenzy to settle, and as time passed without any new evidence emerging, the truth served as her defense. This reflects the Stoic philosophy that emphasizes focusing on what you can control, your actions and reactions, rather than fretting over uncontrollable aspects, such as the spread of rumors. Epictetus suggested that when someone speaks ill of you, respond with kindness or maintain silence, a strategy that can halt and alter the trajectory of unproductive exchanges. In your own life, consider the value of pausing before responding to accusations until the dust settles. Remember, the most effective way to maintain your peace and reputation is to embody the principles you advocate, not by contesting every rumor. In such scenarios, staying silent is not merely a protective measure, it's also an expression of commitment to Stoic values. As you navigate the complexities of personal and professional relationships, let Stoic silence guide you through the turmoil of false rumors, finding peace, happiness, and success. Number 5. How to deal with loss. Dealing with the profound silence following a significant loss is a universal human experience, often leaving one enveloped in sadness and confusion. Stoicism offers a distinctive approach to managing this pain. C.S. Lewis, the renowned author who explored his sorrow in A Grief Observed, remarked, "The pain now is part of the happiness then. That's the deal." This perspective is inherently Stoic, suggesting that life's experiences are interconnected in the natural flow of existence, where loss and love are inevitably intertwined. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, poignantly noted, "The day we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." How might your reaction to loss change if you viewed it as a transition rather than an ending? What insights could you gain by embracing the silence that follows loss, allowing yourself space and time to reflect and heal? Following his wife's death, Lewis refrained from filling the silence with explanations or distractions. Instead, he delved into his grief, using it as an opportunity for deep personal exploration. This journey through mourning not only helped him cope with intense emotional pain, but also led to a profound understanding of life's fragility and beauty. Silence after a loss is not about avoidance or denial. It's a way to afford yourself the time to rest, contemplate, and eventually move forward. It's about letting your emotions unfold naturally without forcing closure. Reflect on your past experiences with loss. How have they shaped your understanding and response to grief? Embracing this approach can transform pain into a meaningful process of self-discovery and acceptance. The practice of reflective silence, as endorsed by Stoicism, can profoundly influence our experiences during times of grief and can also facilitate the healing process for those around us. Reflective silence involves pausing to process emotions internally, allowing for a deeper understanding and acceptance of the situation. This method of dealing with grief does not only help in personal healing, but also creates a calm, supportive environment that can encourage others to explore their own feelings more deeply. When faced with loss, whether it's the death of a loved model_editable_context stone, the end of a job, or missing a significant opportunity, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom. Founded by Zeno of Citium in Athens, this philosophy teaches resilience and peace amidst life's challenges. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can approach loss with strength and tranquility, recognizing and accepting our emotions as natural responses to life's events. Stoicism encourages us to express our grief without judgment through crying, journaling, or sharing with a trusted friend, which aids in emotional processing. Moreover, Stoicism advises focusing on aspects within our control and letting go of what we cannot influence. It suggests reframing any loss as an opportunity for personal growth. For instance, reflecting on what can be learned from a loss can make us wiser, more compassionate and resilient, Practicing gratitude is another Stoic exercise that shifts our focus from what we've lost to what remains, fostering a sense of contentment and perspective. Community support is pivotal in Stoic practice. Engaging with family, friends, or support groups can provide comfort and reduce feelings of isolation during tough times. Stoicism doesn't make the pain of loss disappear, but it equips us with tools to face it with dignity and to grow from the experience. Lastly, encountering ignorance with Stoic grace, as demonstrated by figures like Galileo during contentious times, emphasizes patience and integrity. Stoicism teaches that we control only our reactions, not others' actions or beliefs. This perspective can be empowering when dealing with misguided or uninformed individuals. Galileo's choice to maintain silence in the face of false accusations was not weakness, but a powerful affirmation of his commitment to truth, suggesting that sometimes silence can be the most eloquent response to ignorance. Reflective silence and Stoic practices provide a framework for not only enduring grief and adversity, but transforming these experiences into sources of strength and enlightenment. These practices encourage us to examine our thoughts and actions, guiding us toward a more considered and meaningful response to the challenges of life. Embracing the Stoic practice of reflective silence can significantly improve your relationships and overall well-being by fostering patience and understanding, even in challenging situations. This method aligns with the Stoic principle of concentrating on one's actions and accepting that others' beliefs are beyond our control. By acknowledging the limits of your influence and selecting your battles wisely, you nurture a life characterized by tranquility and long-term achievement rather than immediate vindication. Reflective silence proves to be a potent strategy in handling misunderstandings or adverse situations, such as being the subject of rumors. Take, for instance, a community leader who faced unfounded allegations about personal benefits from her environmental advocacy. Rather than countering the rumors head-on, she remained focused on her mission, illustrating Marcus Aurelius's advice that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Her actions spoke more eloquently than words ever could, showcasing that our responses to external challenges significantly shape our experiences. This Stoic silence is not about passive acceptance. It is an active, deliberate choice that allows your true character and intentions to shine, thereby preserving your dignity and self-respect. When confronted with rumors or criticism, reflecting on the Stoic wisdom from Epictetus proves valuable. If the allegations have merit, strive to better yourself. If baseless, let your behavior discredit them. By practicing Stoic silence, you can prevent rumors from spiraling and keep focused on what genuinely matters. This not only aids in managing stress, but also improves how others view you, potentially altering their perceptions over time. Reflect on how adopting a Stoic approach in your own encounters with rumors or misunderstandings could help maintain your composure and integrity. How might this practice benefit you in future challenges? Sharing your insights and experiences in the comments could encourage others to explore how Stoic practices might assist them in similar predicaments. Here, silence transcends mere reaction, becoming a profound declaration of self-assurance and resilience. This approach enables you to respond based on facts rather than assumptions, urging you to think things through before acting. The way you react to a story greatly influences its perceived truth. Acting impulsively can lead to misunderstandings and may even amplify the rumor. Instead, respond thoughtfully and strategically. Assess the situation and consider the outcomes of different actions. If necessary, address the rumor calmly and accurately. Sometimes the best response may be to remain silent or speak deliberately. Pay close attention to your actions and character. The most effective way to counteract false rumors is by consistently demonstrating your integrity. Over time, By consistently acting honestly and embodying your values, false stories lose their credibility. Maintain your principles in all your actions, showing who you truly are. The more consistently you act, the less likely false narratives will hold. Practice detachment from the opinions of others. Stoicism teaches us to let go of the things we cannot change, such as the thoughts and stories others create about us. Focus on your actions and beliefs. Embrace self-acceptance and trust in your values, regardless of external opinions. Stoic principles, such as managing your emotions, seeking the truth, responding wisely, being consistent, and disregarding the opinions of others, can help you navigate through rumors in a balanced and rational manner. By applying these strategies, you can address the challenges posed by rumors with grace and strength, protecting your honor and peace of mind. When faced with injustice, Stoic philosophy urges us to confront life's challenges with fairness and inner strength. As the wise Epicurus said, "Bear and forbear." This maxim encourages us to endure hardships without complaint and to forgive others. Nelson Mandela exemplified this during his fight against apartheid in South Africa. Despite long years in prison, he emerged as a champion of peace and unity, displaying profound Stoic resilience. Mandela didn't passively accept injustice. He focused on healing and unity rather than revenge, highlighting a key Stoic belief: our greatest power lies in choosing our reactions to external events. Imagine if we followed Mandela's example in confronting injustices in our own lives. Can we choose understanding and kindness, even when it seems most difficult? Marcus Aurelius advised in his Meditations that the best way to counter those who have wronged us is not to mimic their behavior. By opting not to retaliate and instead promoting a spirit of reconciliation and forward thinking, Mandela transformed a nation's perspective on justice and peace. His approach demonstrates that silence is not submission, but a potent strategy for change, a sign of personal integrity. This Stoic mindset does not imply a passive acceptance of injustice, but involves a thoughtful, principled silence that sets the stage for constructive actions. It's about maintaining inner peace and leveraging calm to inspire effective solutions that address wrongdoings and encourage collective progress toward a better future. As we face both minor and significant injustices, let us draw inspiration from Mandela's quiet strength. His legacy teaches us that sometimes the most impactful responses are crafted in silence, paving the way for meaningful change and a more harmonious life. By embracing this philosophy, we can transform personal hardships and societal conflicts, leading to a more peaceful existence. Staying calm and responding logically are vital, as emphasized by the Stoic philosophy. It's essential to maintain your inner peace, focusing on your mental state. Marcus Aurelius advocated for keeping a cool, collected mind, regardless of external disturbances, emphasizing emotional regulation. To manage your emotions effectively, engage in deep breathing, maintain awareness, and practice meditation. Accept the things you cannot change, understanding that your reaction to others' actions is within your control. Respond thoughtfully. Pause and consider the best course of action before responding impulsively. Seek to understand the reasons behind injustices. This can clarify the situation and might reveal solutions. Reacting with anger or seeking revenge only exacerbates issues. Instead, respond reasonably and calmly. Adhere to your values consistently, letting your actions reflect your core beliefs and principles. Uphold your moral integrity, ensuring your responses align with your morals and preserve your honor. Set a positive example by handling unfairness with respect and dignity. Adopt a problem-solving mindset, focusing on constructive solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. Communicate openly and honestly with those involved to seek fair resolutions. Advocate for systemic changes that address underlying issues. Reflect on each experience, considering what you can learn from it to foster personal growth. View challenges as opportunities to strengthen and prepare yourself for future situations. When faced with injustice, remain calm, think logically, stay true to your values, seek beneficial solutions, and learn from the experience. By adhering to these Stoic principles, you can handle unfair situations with grace and integrity, turning them into opportunities for improvement. Number 9. How to handle insults with Stoic wisdom. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said that if you're provoked, it's because your mind is complicit in that provocation. This principle should serve as a reminder every time you face an insult. Opting for silence over retaliation can be powerful. Consider Mahatma Gandhi, who, despite facing insults and resistance during his fight for Indian freedom, chose not to respond with anger. His approach of silence and understanding not only disarmed his adversaries, but also garnered public support for his cause. By maintaining composure in the face of insults, you allow yourself to act deliberately rather than impulsively. This Stoic discipline not only keeps you serene, but also elevates your stature as a leader, transcending petty conflicts. Marcus Aurelius once noted that the consequences of anger and grief are often worse than the events that triggered them. Consider the power of silence as you navigate daily challenges. What profound effects might this quiet resilience have on your life? Could it unlock the door to greater success and fulfillment? Imagine how your measured reactions might influence others as they face their own hurdles. Throughout our journey, we've explored 9 critical moments where Stoic wisdom guides us from idle chatter to confronting personal loss, illuminating a path to peace and understanding. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be one." In this spirit, harness the profound strength found in silence, choosing wisely when to speak and when to listen. This practice promises a life of tranquility, joy, and kindness. Incorporate these Stoic tenets into your daily interactions and observe how thoughtful silence can enhance your existence. If this discourse has resonated with you, please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Share your reflections in the comments and spread these profound philosophical insights to those in your circle. For newcomers, subscribe to our channel for more profound Stoic teachings that foster personal growth. Join us next time for more enlightening lessons.